Jobs. I think that he is as brilliant as Einstein. And he had something to say. This is just one of the things that he said that I think is vital to a lot of proposals, a lot of selling and marketing that we do. Design is not just how it works. Design is how it looks and feels. This is incredibly important. And I think it's kind of interesting that we just listened to Michael and he had his 3 F's. And I have my 3 F's. Form, function, and feel. Now back in the day, I've been an engineer for a long time. I started in the 80s. There was no feelings about it. It was all about the facts. Give me the facts, give me the facts. But things have changed. The proposal response that a lot of you, how many of you have write proposals? Okay, looks like a lot of you do. This is the standard, the form of a proposal. You've got the firm overview, the understanding and approach, similar project experience, and key personnel. Probably the same whether you're an engineer or you're some kind of accounting consultant, any sort of professional service, this would be the form that you would have to follow. Now, how do you do that so that people actually read your proposal? I have a theory. I think even though I have such high regard for Steve Jobs and what he created a world where we can get information so quickly and people are having to be entertained all the time. And this is true across the board. You are going to get buried unless you keep your audience entertained. And this is the same with proposals, and we have learned this the hard way. So the function of your proposal is really important. All the firms are qualified. We need to distinguish ourselves. How do we do that? We need to keep it clean and to the point. Don't be too wordy. And allow the eyes to rest on interesting places on the pages. This right here is an 80s proposal. Y'all have probably seen these, lots and lots of words. And they probably were real proud of themselves for throwing a few pictures in there. This does not work anymore. This was something that I pulled from, the other slide was something I pulled from another company. This was ours. Our guys were really proud of this. Probably those bullet points right there, using that word function. They were thinking they were all that. We got buried using this approach. So this is what we did. We talked to our graphics person. We threw the logo of Maricopa County up there. We put that we've been in business for 60 years. Now, if somebody's reading that and sees 60 years, wow, they have a lot of experience. And we do. And we've got a lot of old guys that have been there for like 20 or 30 years. And right here, it shows how many technicians we have, how many project engineers. And we do have our bullet points there. But it's easy to read. For someone that's not even technical, someone that's not an engineer could read that, and that's a lot of times what happens. The proposals are not even being read by engineers. Qualifications. This was another part of the form and function. Blah, blah, blah. There's a bunch of ASTM standards there. Nobody wants to read that. They don't care. They don't care. So this is what we did with that. We jazzed it up. We gave them an org chart, that's pretty typical. And then right here, we gave them a qualifications matrix. And I apologize for it being so small, but it has the name of the person, how many years they've been working, what their registration or certification was. Now it's easy, the eye will easily lock into that chart and say, wow, they've got a lot of experience. They've got a lot of professional engineers, registered geologists, and that sort of thing. So I'm a big fan of the matrix. My favorite thing, how does it feel? I gave this presentation a couple of weeks ago at work, and I thought, oh gosh, they are going to be rolling their eyes when they see this part of it. But actually, this was their favorite part. They were getting their phones out and taking pictures of the slide. It's all about the color. Something interesting I learned about color. Blue is the trust, security, and wisdom color. And I was thinking about it like Chase Bank. They're the people that handle your money. It's blue. Look at all the blue shirts. Like I would let Jim do something with my money. Or tutor. And I heard that pink is a great color for selling things. And I know Paul is fabulous at selling things. Green is the color of health. Satwinder was talking about pollution today, and how he wanted to eradicate it. It all fits in. Another story, I wore this dress today, which this is aqua, is sort of, not aqua, but turquoise is a welcoming, warming color. And I was at a conference last year, and this guy came up to me, and he was a lot younger than I was. Not trying to flirt, because that doesn't happen as much as it used to in the past. But he came up and he said, I just wanted to come up and talk to you. You look so nice. And I really think if I was wearing this, and I think it was the color. It was very welcoming. So I would like to encourage you, when you're putting a proposal together, to think about all those elements. Let the eyes rest. Don't be too wordy. And use some good color. And be sure you incorporate all the elements of form, function, and how it feels. Mr. Toastmaster.